You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Ja Morant, guys. Ja Morant, these athletes, definitely not role models. I wouldn't want my kids to grow up and be like Ja Morant. Now, Ja Morant making $12 million a year in the NBA because he can play basketball. But he's not a very, very smart guy. He's not making good decisions. How old is he? 24, 25 years old now? And he's been suspended. Yeah, he has been suspended from the Grizzlies for the next 2 games because of that Instagram post. I believe he was at a strip club or something like that, where he was actually in the IG post actually holding a gun. Yeah. Also, he's been accused, as you guys probably already know, of actually beating up on a teenager. I believe the kid was like 17 years old or something like that. Said that Ja Morant punched him like 14 times or something like that. Pulled a gun on him. This is crazy. This is not the kind of behavior that you would expect from an NBA player. But Ja Morant seems to want to live that thug life. And now he's going to be on the sideline. And the NBA now is apparently investigating him. I know he's a young guy, but when I was his age, guess what? I wasn't rolling around carrying a gun, beating up people. I wasn't doing any of that. I believe at 25, you should actually be mature. You should actually be making good decisions. I mean, he has a dream job that many people, not many people can actually make it to the NBA. That is why NBA players make the salaries that they make. Because very, very, very few people can actually do what they do. You actually have a better shot at actually being a doctor than being an NBA player. But look here. This is on NBA.com. NBA opens investigation after Ja Morant's social media posts. The Grizzlies say their star guard will be away from the team for at least the next 2 games. That is a suspension without saying it's actually a suspension. Let's read this, guys. Ja Morant will be away from the Memphis Grizzlies for their next 2 games. The team said Saturday, not long after the NBA opened an investigation into a social media post by the guard after he live streamed himself holding what appeared to be a gun at a nightclub. It was a gun. I saw the social media post. I mean, it's not appeared to be. It was a gun. The superstar guard issued an apology Saturday afternoon after the Grizzlies announced that he will be taking time away from the team. Just call it a suspension. That's what it is. It is a suspension. But this is what Ja Morant actually said. Quote, I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being. Yeah, that sounds like a prepared statement right there. And Memphis is a dangerous city. It is a dangerous city. I would not want to live there. The video was streamed by Morant to his Instagram page, and it was not archived once he stopped the stream. The Grizzlies played in Denver on Friday night. They fly to Los Angeles on Saturday for games against the Clippers on Sunday and the Lakers on Tuesday. So he's going to miss that LA road trip there. And you can see here, this is from Grizzlies PR. The Memphis Grizzlies announced that Ja Morant will miss at least the next 2 games. What does at least mean? How many games is he actually going to miss? How many? Just curious about that. And the Grizzlies actually put out, quote, we are aware of a social media post involving Ja Morant and are investigating, NBA spokesperson Mike Bass said Saturday. Not the Grizzlies, but this is the NBA right here. The league, if it finds wrongdoing, could fine or suspend Morant. Based on the Grizzlies statement, the earliest Morant could play again, it's Thursday, at home against Golden State. It was not immediately clear if he was going to accompany the Grizzlies on their trip to Los Angeles. Memphis is currently number 2 in the Western Conference standings, led by Morant, the two-time All-Star, averaging 27.1 points and 8.2 assists per game. This is at least the second time in the last few weeks that Morant has been the subject of a league investigation. Morant's actions were investigated by the league after a January 29th incident in Memphis that he said led to a friend of his being banned from his home games there for a year. That incident was following a game against the Indiana Pacers, citing unnamed sources. The Indianapolis Star and USA Today reported that multiple members of the Pacers saw a red dot pointed at them. Yeah, I heard about that. And the Athletic reported that a Pacers security guard believed the laser was attached to a gun. The NBA confirmed that unnamed individuals were banned from the arena, but said its investigation found no evidence that anyone was threatened with a weapon. So there you have it, guys. Ja Morant, number 2 overall pick in 2019. And look here, his 5-year, $194 million extension with the Grizzlies kicks in to start next season and would rise to $230 million if he makes an All-NBA team this season. Yeah, he's putting that all at risk because he wants to act like a thug. I'm sorry, if somebody's giving me, 194, $230 million, guess what? I'm not going to act like a criminal. I'm not going to put myself in bad situations. I understand that he's young. Of course, I'm 45, so I'm much more mature. But I was never like him at his age. I was not doing that. These athletes, man, some of them, I guess, just feel so entitled that they feel like they own the world. They can go out there and do whatever they want to do. There's no consequences. That's consequences, man. You better grow up. You better grow up. You got a lot of talent. You have a dream job. You don't need to go out there and act like a thug. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy right here that he would actually put himself at risk. He signed that extension. I wonder if the Grizzlies are starting to regret that extension a little bit. I mean, because character does matter here. Character definitely matters. What a bad look by Ja Morant. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Sports 2 fans, the NBA, they're investigating him, and he gets suspended for at least 2 games. We'll have to see how this goes. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.